Hello, this is Janine with Harmony Energy Healing to do a guided meditation today. And this is one that I wrote for a friend. We were doing a healing session together, and it was mostly about, or primarily focused on abandonment of self. And I think it had some good components to it, and so I thought I would just make a video to share. So this isn't to replace any other kind of therapies you might be working with. It just might be something that could be used in conjunction along with, in case there's anything you might get out of it on an emotional, spiritual level for your energy healing that you might be doing. So it's good to be in a safe, quiet place where you're going to be undisturbed so that you can take a few moments to decompress, relax, focus, listen, be guided by it, and see if there's anything that resonates with you. You might want to take notes, have a notepad nearby. You might want to take notes at the time, jot anything down that comes up, and perhaps journal it after you're done. And then you can interpret what it means to you, what you might have seen with your mind's eye, sensed, felt. So as I guide you through this, some things might come up, maybe you didn't expect. Could be things that want to be acknowledged or released. And so it's just for the purpose of becoming aware of those and moving through them, or allowing them to move through you. Maybe some things it's time for them to begin to move through you. So get comfortable. Close your eyes if you would like. And visualize yourself, observe yourself walking in the woods along a forest path. Notice any sounds, breeze through the trees, branches, leaves, animals, birds, squirrels, anything you might hear. Imagine what it would smell like with the scent of the trees and whatever the ground feels like that you're walking on. And as you observe yourself walking along, you might be carrying something. Notice if you're carrying something. And if so, what is it? Is it heavy or light? You might be dragging something. If so, what is it? Is it something you need to be bringing along? Is it something it might be time to let go of? If so, you might thank it for what you learned and leave it behind as you continue to walk. Something might be following you, like memories, thoughts, the energy of someone, something maybe you hadn't been ready to let go of before. Take note of that. Now, if it's something or someone you don't want following you, you need to firmly say so. This is just for the purpose of becoming aware, identifying, and observing. As you walk along the path, it might be time to shed some layers, as if you dressed warmly for cold weather, but it's now warm outside. You might visualize observing yourself peeling away layers of clothes that are too warm or too heavy now, like armor or energy or thoughts. Peel them away, even beliefs. Many of us believe things that we don't realize aren't true. You might walk through the branches of some brush and allow that to help you loosen and shed these layers, whatever they might be. Now, you come to an opening in the trees that leads to an open sandy space, and you can hear the welcome sound of the ocean. So you head in that direction. You come to some stairs leading down to your favorite secluded cove. Or maybe it's just an inviting cove that you want to go explore. You might want to go into the water. So you go down the stairs, feeling lighter as you descend. Feel the sand under your feet. Take off your shoes. Breathe in the air. It's a calming, cleansing feeling. The sound of the waves, seagulls, the breeze. You might want to go over to the water and maybe even go into the water. It's warm. You can wade through it or wade in it and help it. It can help you wash away any lingering debris along with the breeze. You might want to sit down on the sand for a few minutes and ask yourself what you still need to release or allow yourself to receive. You might write it down. Put it in your pocket or your medicine bag. Take a few moments to just relax. If there's anything that you're aware of that you would like to release, now might be a good time to do it. You could pull it out and give it to the ocean. You might dig a hole beside you. Visualize putting that in the hole, burying it. Take another deep breath. Now, there's a cave nearby. So I'll have you get up and walk toward the cave. And go in the cave because there might be someone in there that has a message for you. As you enter and your eyes adjust to the light, you realize there is someone there who has a message for you. Who is it? And what do they have to say? Do you have anything to say to them? Thank them for the message. I'm going to have you come out of the cave and head back towards the stairs. Take you back up to where you started. So we'll get back on the trail that leads into the woods. Imagine yourself as aspects, the masculine, the feminine, and the child. They're walking together. What order do they walk in? Does anyone trail behind? What are their energies or colors like? Is there anything that any one aspect might need from you? Anything for balance? One of them is dragging a sword, and one of them is planting seeds in the furrowed ground. And one of them is holding a treasure box, or like a large medicine bag, perhaps. Reflect on this. What are the seeds? What might those be? What would they represent that part of you would be planting for your future? And what is in the medicine bag that can help you right now? What tools or treasures might you have that you might have forgotten that you have that can be helpful to you now? And finally, if you could use the sword to cut away something that is holding you back, what would that be? What does it look like? If it feels right, and you can call in a guide or an angel to help you with this, visualize cutting it away and asking your angels to take it to where it belongs, to be transmuted into a higher light. And send healing to yourself where that was removed. Send yourself love. Replace that energy with something of a higher vibration. Invite all aspects of yourself to merge, and then sigh in contentment when that happens. Remind each aspect of yourself that you are there for each other, in balance, through love, and that you each are worthy of and open to experiences of giving and receiving love with other people. That the logical mind and the rational mind doesn't need to understand or control. Breathe in unison. Acknowledge the flow and allow those aspects of you to flow together and to feel more in balance. You can tune in to feel what aspects might have drifted out of the circle and come back into awareness of what it needs from you. And as you walk back, if there's anything you can think of that needs forgiveness, we're going to go to a field. There's a field up ahead full of beautiful flowers. And as you walk into the field, there's like a stone altar there. It looks like a table. And there's flowers there of red and orange and yellow and pink and blue and purple and white. Think of anyone or any situation that you might need to forgive to free yourself, even if it is yourself that you need to forgive. Pick some flowers, whatever colors you're drawn to, and bring them over to the stone altar. Lay them there with the intention of forgiving whatever it is you feel needs to be forgiven. And visualize putting them in a big balloon and sending them up into the heavens to your angels so that they can be transmuted. And honor yourself for this work that you are doing, for being brave, for being true to yourself. So we'll come back to now, and this might be a good time to get a drink of water, have a snack, and as I said, write it down in your journal so that you can reflect on it later and just determine what any of it might mean to you. Did it bring up anything that just needs further reflection? It's just to bring things to your awareness of anything that might need to be shifted. And then that's up for you to determine what you think that is or how you choose to do it. And that is all for now. Thank you for listening.